Good morning, everyone, and I welcome all my lovely students. Today's class, we are going to have the class is of common errors, which you can see written on the board. And I have given 5 questions, not 5 questions, 15 questions based on noun, pronoun, adjective, tense, and article. And my dear lovely students, you better know that I have taught all the chapters to you here in my class also, like noun, pronoun, adjective, tense, and articles. I have finished, and these questions are based on all these chapters which I have taught you earlier, right? So I am giving you all 5 minutes time to write down all the questions which are written on the board, and after 5 minutes I'll explain all the questions where the problems are lying, where the error is hidden, and the explanation of all the questions will be written here only. So this space which is having before you is made for for explanation. I have already written the word explanation of the questions given. So first write down all the questions in your notebook, and after 2 or 3 minutes I will come back and I will give the explanation of all the questions. So hurry up, let's start writing. Yes, my dear students, now I want to start, and now we have to see the corrections of the questions which I have given and I have written on the board. So first I would like to read all the questions so that you can understand things clearly. First question I have written: the childs are playing in the park. Second question: she bought 2 furnitures for her new house. Third question: the police is investigating the case. Fourth question: he has any knowledge about the topic. Fifth question: me and her are good going to the market. Sixth question: everyone must bring their own books. Seventh question: neither John nor Paul have their phone with them. Eighth question: she is more prettier than her sister. Ninth question: this house is the most oldest on the street. 10th question: I saw an unique bird in the zoo. 11th question: she is a best singer I have ever heard. 12th question: I need an advice about an career. 13th question: they have the knowledge about program. they have the knowledge about programming. 14 question yesterday she goes to the market. 15 question if I will see him I will tell him the truth. These are the 15 questions I have written on the board, and all these questions unfortunately have errors which we have to find them out and you have to correct them. So I am pretty sure that you all might have just noted down all the questions written on the board, and now I discuss all the questions in this empty place which is made for explanation, right? So what is the error in the first sentence? The child are playing in the park. Please find it out and try to write down on your notebook. Yes, let us start with the first question. The first question I have written, the child are playing in the park. The problem is lying here. My dear lovely students, you better know that the word child is singular, but children is plural. I mean, here I have written childs. You will see. Please look at the board carefully. I had written the childs. The problem is in fact lying here. Child is a singular form. Child in a singular form, and its plural form is children. Its plural form is children. Its plural form is not childs. So the error is there. We should not write childs, we should write children. And childs, this is problematic word, I mean this is the error in the sentence. So first I think you have got me. एक बार जो है मैं आपको बता दूं, इस वाक्य में चाइल्ड्स नहीं होगा, इस वाक्य में चाइल्ड का प्लूरल चिल्ड्रन होगा. अक्सर चाइल्ड सिंगुलर होता है और चिल्ड्रन प्लूरल होता है, राइट? सो चाइल्ड्स की जगह चिल्ड्रन लिखेंगे और चाइल्ड खुद में गलत वर्ड है, ठीक है? तो वी हैव डन द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू आस्क यू द सेकंड क्वेश्चन. शी बॉट टू फर्नीचर फॉर हर न्यू हाउस. Just think about it. What is the problem and where is the problem lying? She bought two furniture for her new house. I am giving you 1 minute time to find out the error. Please do it right now. So I think you all might have caught the error inside this sentence. You will see furnitures. You will see furnitures. I have written word furnitures here, and you should know that furnitures is a wrong expression. So for furnitures, this word furniture is a wrong expression. I have given furnitures. So here furnitures is wrong and the word furniture is right. The error is lying here. For these furnitures will become furniture. Why? Because the word furniture is an uncountable noun, and you should know, and you know it better also, that an uncountable noun never takes any article like an, and it will also not be made plural. तो आप जानते हैं फर्नीचर सब अनकाउंटेबल होता है और अनकाउंटेबल नाउन का बहुवचन नहीं बनाया जाता है. मेरे लवली स्टूडेंट्स, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस. सो furnitures will be furniture only. I have already given the explanation here. Furnitures is wrong, furniture is right, and furniture. Why it is not made plural? Because it is an uncountable noun. So that is a follow. So if someone is writing, I have a furniture made of wood, this sentence is also wrong because you better know furniture is an uncountable noun, and an uncountable noun never takes any article before it like a or an. No use of a or an is made before the word furniture because it is an uncountable noun. So the correct form of this sentence will become I have furniture made of wood. You have also one more way to make it correct. How will you make it? I have an item of furniture made of wood. This sentence is also correct. I mean, you can't make the word furniture directly plural. So first what we should do? We should use the word furniture without a or an. And if you want to give the meaning of single, then you will use an item of this type of phrase before furniture. So this is all about furniture, and this is the explanation I have given you about the furniture. So furniture is wrong, furniture is right. And why it is not made plural, I have already given the reason. Furniture is always an uncountable noun and it doesn't take any article before it, and it also cannot be made plural. That is all about this explanation of question number 2. So now let us see the third question, please. Yes, and the third question is the police is investigating the case. I have written the police is. The problem is lying here. You should know that police is always plural. Explanation number 3. The word police is always plural. The word police is always plural. Therefore, we have to use a plural verb for it, and I have given a singular verb is. So, what you will have to do? You will have to change is into are. So, the correct answer will become the police are investigating the case. So this will be the correct answer. Why? Because now the police is in which form? In plural form. And you better know that if the subject is plural, the verb is always plural. So I have used verb in plural form. The plural. That's why now this sentence is correct. So please write down this explanation. I am giving you 2 minutes time. After 2 minutes, I will just clear the board because I have to write down again the 4th and 5th explanation for that. Now let us see the third example, the fourth example. The fourth explanation. The fourth example explanation. He has many knowledge about the topic and you know that the word knowledge is uncountable. And I have made it knowledge. So the problem is lying here. इसलिए प्रॉब्लम यहीं छिपा हुआ है. नॉलेज का प्लूरल नहीं होता है बच्चों. नॉलेज खुद अनकाउंटेबल नाउन है. सो नॉलेज का नॉलेजेस नहीं होगा. ये रॉन्ग है, राइट. अब एक बात और यहाँ देखेंगे क्योंकि अनकाउंटेबल नाउन है तो मेनी भी नहीं होगा. इसलिए यहाँ करेक्ट होगा मच नॉलेज. क्या होगा? मच नॉलेज, not many knowledge, right? So first error is there. You have to make knowledge into knowledge. You have to change this knowledge into knowledge, and the next thing you will do, many will change into much, like this. Because much knowledge is an uncountable noun, and before an uncountable noun, we often use much. The explanation is like this. So he has much knowledge. This will be the correct form. He has much knowledge about the topic. Explanation number 5 we are doing. Explanation number 5. Me and her are going to the market, and first thing I would like to remind you that in the chapter of pronoun, I have taught you all the order of the personal pronoun, and according to the order of personal pronoun, we should use nominative case here. You know, here me and her, here she and I. This will be the right formation, because any sentence, if you want to start any sentence, a sentence will start always with nominative case, and here I have written objective case. So what I have written, that a sentence should start with nominative case, it should not start with an objective case. And me and her are in nominative case. Me and her. This is also in nominative case, and her is objective case. Sorry, it is in objective case, and this is also in objective case. And this is nominative case. This is nominative case. So a sentence should start with nominative case. It should not start with an objective case. So this expression like me and her is wrong. C and I are correct. We should see explanation number 6. Neither John nor Paul have their phone with them. Thus you should know that actually this is the question of syntax. But one question I have put inside it, neither John nor Paul have will become has, and there will become is both with them. Why? Just listen. When two singular nouns are joined by neither nor, the verb becomes singular and the pronoun for it will be used singularly. That is the issue. What I am writing explanation, when two singular nouns are joined by neither nor, then the verb is singular and the pronoun for the noun will This is the error. And you will, I'm sure and I hope that you all are writing the rules and explanation. Rules of explanation which I am writing on the board. बोर्ड पे जो मैं रूल लिख रहा हूँ एक्सप्लेनेशन वो जरूर आप नोट करेंगे. जब आएंगे स्कूल में तो मैं चेक करूँगा कि आपने लिखा है या नहीं. So please write down all the rules of explanation which I am writing this side in the empty place. इसको जरूर लिखेंगे. Now see the question number 8. Sorry, question number 6 I have given wrong. ये question number 7 था और अब मैं question number 6 explain कर रहा हूँ. थोड़ा सुधार करेंगे. Question number 6. Everyone must bring their. Everyone. यहाँ everyone के लिए there नहीं होगा. Everyone के लिए is होगा, है ना? For everyone, we must use a singular pronoun. So here in the sentence you will find a plural pronoun. Here in the sentence you will find a plural pronoun. Therefore, for there we must use his. इसलिए वहाँ there के बदले his लगाएंगे आप. And I hope that everybody of who you are just joined, everybody is writing from the board. So it is better to take a screenshot also. Explanation number 8. Now we are doing explanation number 8. She is more prettier than her sister. The problem is lying here. Why the problem? Why is the problem here? But you know why the problem? The problem is because there are two comparative degrees used just after each other. So the error is more prettier is wrong. Because this is double comparative. This is comparative also and this is also the comparative degree. So we have used double comparative and double comparative degree should not be used after each other. Just behind each other here we are using. So here only prettier word will be used or we can use much prettier. No issue. We can also use like this. But more prettier can never be written. More prettier कभी नहीं होगा. उसकी जगह या तो much prettier लिखेंगे या prettier लिख सकते हैं. So I hope that everybody might have just noted all that material from that side of empty place which are explanations only. So please write down. I'll check it. Now we should see the explanation number 9 and the question is this house is the most oldest on the street and this question is based on adjective you have already been taught by me here in that class. In the same class I had taught that double superlative we have used here the most oldest. This is the wrong expression because this is also superlative degree and most is also used for superlative to show the superlative degree of an adjective. So double superlative or double comparative must not be used in a single sentence. So what and how should we use this? We should use only oldest, right? The oldest is enough. We must not use the most oldest because double superlative problem is coming in this sentence. So the right expression will be the oldest. The error is lying here. The house is the that is this the, you will never delete it. Just the house is the oldest on the estate. This will be the correct sentence. Once again, I would like to tell you why this sentence was wrong. Because there is a problem. Double superlative and double comparative degree should not be used in a single sentence. I have already told you, and in my adjective chapter I had also taught you all. मैंने एडजेक्टिव चैप्टर में आप सभी को पढ़ाया भी था कि डबल कंपैरेटिव और डबल सुपरलेटिव डिग्री एक साथ यूज नहीं करते। यहाँ पे डबल सुपरलेटिव प्रॉब्लम आ गया, ओल्डेस्ट भी सुपरलेटिव है, मोस्ट भी सुपरलेटिव बनाने के लिए यूज करते हैं, तो सही क्या होगा? द ओल्डेस्ट होगा। सो आई थिंक यू हैव गॉट दिस explanation of question number 9. Now see this explanation number question number 10. I saw an unique bird in the zoo. First, you all should copy down all these explanation which are before you, and I want to clear the board and I want to delete and clear the board of question explanation number 8. So let us see the question number 10. I saw an unique bird in the zoo. Explanation, just look at the explanation again. Why I am telling that this is wrong, and you should also get it, because unique bird, and it is and just before unique. That's why this expression becomes wrong, because you know that unique, when you speak unique and when you write unique in Hindi, ya comes, and here in Hindi if we talk Hindi grammar, Hindi vyakaran, ya is not swer, rather it is a व्यंजन word, और व्यंजन word के पहले नहीं हमेशा ए आता है, इसलिए और यूनिक वर्ड सही होगा, न कि एन यूनिक वर्ड सही होगा। So this is a simple question of article. I have taught you all like European. Some of you had asked me in that same class that sir, why A will be used before European, but although the word European starts with A, then why A is used? That is simple formula of this, that there E is spoken and pronounced as ya in Hindi. That's why we should use a before it, we should not use and before it. That is the error here. So the error is an unique will become a unique. Now there is no error here. So I hope that you all are noting down all the explanation, and you might have already noted down all the questions for explanation as well. So explanation number 11. She is the best singer I have ever heard. The problem is of the adjective of the same chapter here. Best, you know, superlative degree, and a superlative degree always takes the before it, and here a is written. So the best singer. This is the right expression. A best singer is a wrong expression, because you already know, and I have already taught in article chapter to all of you, that superlative degree always takes the, but there are some cases in which superlative degree never take the. I had also mentioned it in your chapter of article, like when, my, our, your, his, etc. is used before superlative degrees, then the is not used. But in this case, the will be used, a will not be used. So if I am writing You are my the best friend of all. This sentence becomes wrong because here I have used my and superlative degree is here, and between both of them I have used the. So this will become wrong. This is wrong. So how will you make it right? You are my best friend of all. Now this is correct. So these are the examples. Don't miss noting down the examples because these are very helpful in later chapter. We will just revise them, and for your base of knowledge you should write down them. And these are although I have taught you all in the previous classes, so these all materials should be in your copy as well. So please write down. So these are the things. Should I finish it? I think you all might have just written them down. So if it is not possible because there is some little time here also, so just take the screenshot of all these materials. Now I am finishing it. Next, I need an advice. This 12 number question, that is very simple, and this is from noun chapter only, right? And you should know the word advice is also an uncountable noun and one uncountable noun, and an uncountable noun never takes a or an because it is uncountable noun. So the advice cannot be an advice. This will be wrong. This will be wrong. So either you can write advice or some advice. Advice or some advice. You can't write an advice. So these are the explanation of question number 12. Now we should see 13 number question. They have the knowledge about the program. Here knowledge, we better know that the is used to make a noun particular. You should know it. The is used to make a noun particular. हम द का प्रयोग किसी नाउन को खास बनाने के लिए करते हैं, बट here knowledge is an uncountable and it is not about a particular knowledge. So the will not be used. They have knowledge about program. You will do like this. Question number 14. Yesterday she goes to the market. Just see this question. I ask you. Just see this question. Yesterday she goes to the market, and you should know that yesterday is that word which refers to the past time, and that sentence which has any past reference of word, it must be in the past tense only. So yesterday she went to the market. That is the right answer here. Why? Because you have seen I have written goes and the word yesterday there which refers, which is referring to the past time. So and this is in the present tense. So it must be in the past tense. So go will become went here. And now 15th and the last question explanation. If I will see him, I will tell him the truth. Just you should know that a conditional clause is always used in the simple present tense. Simple present tense. And this sentence is started with this, and this clause is called conditional clause. So the right answer will be if I see him. The right answer will be if I see him. That will be the right answer, because this is a conditional clause, and in conditional clause we never use simple future, rather we should use simple present tense. So the problem is lying in the very part of the sentence. So correct it, and the correct sentence will be if I see him, I will tell him the truth. So if I see him, I will tell him the truth. So I have given the explanation of all the 15 questions which I have written for you, and you might have tried your best to do them here. And I have finished, and I hope that you might have just noted down all the explanation from that side, which was empty first, and I had just written on an explanation before you. And when you come, when school opens, I'll talk to you all, and I'll check your complete whether you have noted down all the questions with answers or not. So today's class gets over, and I hope see you tomorrow with the same English chapter. I will start something new tomorrow. Okay, Shiv.
Yeah, 37 minutes. 37 minutes हो गया. लिख दिया है. 37 minutes हो गया.